Hey guys, hello everyone, welcome to my channel and I am Sweta and I hope you all are doing well. And in today's video I'm going to show you how you can avoid the cakey foundation and get that flawless smooth base for your makeup. Now these are some of my tips and tricks which I follow for my foundation routine, and in order to know, please keep watching the video, and if you like this video then don't forget to give a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. The tip number one is very simple. Before starting your foundation routine, you need to exfoliate your face. Now exfoliation your face will make sure that you do not have any dead skin on your face, and you know, when you apply scrub to your face you remove all the dead skin or dead cells from your face, so and that will not going to make your foundation look cakey because you do not have any dead skin on your face. And trust me guys, this step is so important. This is going to act as a game changer for your entire foundation routine, so please do not forget to exfoliate your face before you start your foundation routine. Now tip number two is you need to moisturize your skin. I'm sure most of you would be moisturizing your skin before your foundation routine, but I have seen many people with the oily skin, they say they don't want to moisturize, but I would still go ahead and suggest you to go ahead and use a water-based moisturizer. Now I have a combination skin where my T-zone is dry and my complete face is oily, and I am more inclined towards the drier side of the skin. So guys, I do not forget to moisturize, and I make sure that before my foundation routine I do moisturize my skin with the water-based moisturizer. Now if you don't want your face to look oily, go ahead and use the water-based moisturizer. Now this is one of the water-based moisturizer from L'Oreal, and this is their Hydra Balm, and I am loving this. I do not use foundation every day, but I make sure that I use this moisturizer under my BB cream, and the day I use foundation I use this moisturizer. I'll take a little bit of moisturizer and I'm going to Now the tip number three is, yes, you got me right, it's a priming your face. Now guys, primers are, I love them. I love primers because those are the biggest game changer in your foundation routine. I feel that makes your foundation look entirely different. Today I'll be using the primer from Lakme, and this is the Blur Perfect primer. So guys, I'm going to take a little bit of primer onto my hand, and I'm going to apply this onto my face. Now where you have your pores, like I generally do not massage this primer or rub onto my skin. What I do is, like, I have a pore near my in these zone, usually we have a pores over here. So what I do is I just dab this primer so that this goes into my skin and fills my pore. I've got really smooth base for my foundation. I do not see any open pores on my face, and it will going to give a smooth base for my makeup. So yeah guys, but after this I'm going to apply my foundation, but if I have a time, I generally wait for 15 to 20 minutes for applying a foundation, and if I don't have 15 to 20 minutes, I make sure at least I wait for 5 minutes before I go ahead and apply the foundation. Now guys, after priming, it comes for the foundation time, and the hero of the entire show is my beauty blender. So I use the beauty blender to apply the foundation, but there is a right way to use the beauty blender. If you do not use a beauty blender in a right way, this does not work. So this is a beauty blender, like this is the dried one. I have not damped it, so you should always damp your beauty blender before using it, then only you're going to get the effective results. So I'm going to show you how you can damp this beauty blender. So what you can do is, now if you see, now this is the water. What you need to do is you need to put this beauty blender here at least for 30 seconds or so, and let all the water, let this beauty blender absorb all the water. Now as you can see, I'm just pressing this beauty blender so it absorb all the water here. You can also use this beauty blender, you can also wash this under the tap, under the running water, but I wanted to show you guys, so I got the water in one of the box. Now You see, this beauty blender is completely damp, and I'm going to squeeze this to take out all the excess water from it. So yeah, so I have taken all the excess water, and after we take all the excess water from it, you will find that your beauty blender will going to expand it. So when your beauty blender expands, so that is the right time to use the beauty blender for the application. Now after applying the primer, it's time for the final step, which is the foundation step. Now I'm going to use PAC foundation today, and I'm in the shade 2.1, and I'm currently loving this foundation so much. Now very small tip for the foundation: always buy a foundation which matches to your skin tone. Now guys, I'm going to apply this foundation and show you how do I apply my foundation. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 pumps. Okay, I took 3 pump. Now you can see I have taken a 3 pump of foundation, and I'm using a damp beauty blender to apply this foundation. Now I generally not take the foundation and apply in my entire face. I'll just going to take this beauty blender, take foundation from this like this, and going to dab into my skin. Now make sure that you do not do this. You do not scrub on your skin, or you do not put and swipe it in your skin. We just have to make sure that you're going to dab these foundation into your skin. So I'm going to start this. And guys, make sure that on the first time you take very little amount of foundation, because you can always build it on. So my suggestion would be to just take very little amount, and later if you feel that you need more foundation, you can always build it on. But in one shot, if you take more foundation, and you cannot reduce it, you can, but it will be very much difficult to reduce it. So guys, you see I am not rubbing my skin. I'm not going like this. I'm just making sure that all the foundation goes into my skin. Guys, as you can see, I have already blended my foundation. If you want, you can still go ahead and do the second layer, but I am completely fine with the first layer itself. Now I also apply little bit onto my lips, so that when I apply the lipstick, I get the right color. So yeah guys, I think so I'm done with the application of the foundation. Now guys, the next quickly we're going to go ahead and apply the concealer. We're going to apply a concealer. So I'm using the concealer from L'Oreal True Match, and I'm going to just put a concealer on my eyelid, under my eyes, so I've already applied the concealer on my face, and I'm going to use this same beauty blender to blend this. So again, I am just going in dabbing motion. Now guys, I have already applied my concealer also, and my concealer is nicely blended now, and so it's time to set our concealer and foundation. So guys, I usually am not a big fan of compact powder or something. So for the long time I was not using the compact, but I need to set my face, and to set my face I found this it's a press powder from Faces Canada. And the good thing about this powder is that it does not give you any kind of a coverage, but it just sets your face. Now if you see, this looks like this, And if you see here, I have taken, but hardly you can see anything on my hand. Like, it doesn't give any coverage. It is more and more like a translucent powder, guys, and that's the reason I use this one to set my face, because it doesn't give me any other color or make my face white cast or something like that. So I'm going to use this press powder, and I'm going to use a brush to set my foundation and concealer. So first I'm going to, for the powder, guys, also do not, just take and do like this. You're going to remove the foundation from the place, and the foundation tend to become roll, and you might get a cakey foundation and uneven foundation. So the best way to apply the powder is with the brush, and just take and just dab. Do not just do it like this or something like this. Just keep dabbing and set your concealer. Just dab it. The key is to dab, and this dabbing will make such a huge difference. And the same I will be just using to set my face, because as I told, I belong to a little bit on a drier skin side, so I generally do not like too heavy powder or something, and I want my skin to look like my skin. So guys, this was my foundation routine. I'll quickly going to do my eyes and lips, and quickly going to be back. So guys, I'm back. So I used red lipstick and a little bit of mascara. And yes guys, so these were some of my tips and trick for getting the smooth and flawless base and to avoid the cakey foundation. And guys, you can still see that I do not have any breakouts. It doesn't look like, I'll just zoom in a little bit. You can see it is not cakey, it looks smooth, flawless, and it more looks like a second skin. So that is the main objective. Our base should be always natural. It should look natural. It should not look like a white cast on the face. And yes guys, and you should every day clean, tone or moisturize your skin before going to bed. A good skincare routine is vital in day-to-day life. Yes guys, so these were my tips and tricks which I shared with you. Now if you have some of the tips and tricks to avoid the cakey foundation or to get a smooth base, then please comment in the comment section below and let me know your tips and tricks. And yes guys, that's it for the video, and I hope you like and enjoy this video, and thanks for watching. And if you like this video, then don't forget to give a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and press the little bell icon so that you are notified whenever I upload the video next time. And I will see you soon with my next video. Till then, bye.